Hello and welcome to the inaugural Rocket League World Cyprus Championship Final, where today our reigning World Cyprus champion, none other than Vlad Infix, will look to defend his title against a worthy challenger who fought his way through tough matches in quarter and semi-finals to get here. It's the man who needs no introduction, Aleshandro! On the screen now you'll see some statistics regarding our contestants. Our defending world champion stands tall at 6 feet here in the grand finals. His favorite fish is of course the flopper, no surprise there. His counter-strike rank is Global Eagle, very high elo, and he'll be looking to show why he is rated that high today in the grand finals. On the right side of the screen is of course the challenger, Aleshandro. His favorite fish is the slurpfish. Now, seeing how they like different fish, I of course immediately checked in with our Fortnite Pro consultant on which fish is superior, and he got back with a very detailed response on why it is indeed the slurpfish. His counter-strike rank is only Magic Master 2, which is a lot lower than that of Vlad's, but he will be looking to show that that is irrelevant here in the grand finals. Well, with all that out of the way, we can jump right into game 1 where heat is already picking up. Infix finds himself with a 1-0 lead mere seconds into the match, and before we miss any more action, I will pass the floor to the caster's desk. Before this iteration of the World Championship, I have always won the distance. Except the TG Seto match, which was kind of one-sided. Aleshandro, gonna be looking to make some goals here. Plays a bit passively, just by that. Remembers that he doesn't have a player behind him. Smart way to play 1v1, it's very safe. But you also need to be attacking, you also need to be vicious. If you want to win, you can't just rely on your defensive skills and on your opponent's mistakes here. Vlad is not the type of player to give them to you. And his mechanics are just flawless, hits a perfect aerial. This is the highest quality match we've witnessed yet. Gets there in time, Aleshandro. He's defending pretty well outside of that initial misclick. But at the 1-goal deficit, you need to start asking yourself, when is he finally going to start attacking? Aleshandro gets the demo here. That'll put any hopes to an Infix attack and an Infix second goal. Both players just at the peak of their game so far. Be seeing if Aleshandro can equalize here anytime soon. But right now this game, even though Infix is at a 1-goal advantage, let me tell you, it's dead even here. Anything can change at any moment. Just slight mechanical misplay there, slight misposition on the ball there. Make the attack much harder than it should have been. Infix is gonna be whiffing the shot! Diamond player here! And you can hear the nerves, you can hear the emotions in his voice here. Both players want to win this match, both players want the title. And let me tell you, Aleshandro is making a much better case for himself than he did the first time around. Both players are playing very, very solidly here. Vlad knows he doesn't need to overextend, he knows he has a goal advantage, he knows he can just let the clock time. And he also knows he can rely on misplays like that by Aleshandro.
I lose a 50-50 really.
To get a 2-0 lead here in game 1.
After all that defending, I lose that.
Is a game that we have on our hands here, ladies and gentlemen. This is an absolutely banger so far. I am greatly enjoying this. It is coming down to the wire here. Two minutes left on the clock. Aleshandro will need a few quick goals in quick succession here if he wants to have us stay in game 1. Vlad will just use the power of the force here to knock his car away, as Vlad is just playing super passively. He knows the 2-0 lead is very difficult to choke unless he throws. So he's just going to be playing very passively. He saves a little bit of boost there just in case he misses so he can go back. Very, very smart play by Vlad. Oh, but what a shot! 1-2, and Aleshandro's back in this game. That is a crazy shot there by Aleshandro. Half a pitch away. Just flies right over Infix, who's not prepared for that. Inject 3 games of this into my bloodstream, please. Aleshandro going to be making a quick attack here, this time countered by Infix, who's there this time. Gets a quick air dribble. Or an aerial, sorry, not air dribble, and collapsed. Aleshandro just barely misses!
No.
Or does he? It's 2-2 in this game! Aleshandro!
Holy shit.
2-0 is the scariest lead, and we actually have a game here on our hands. Just look at that angle! That's just unbelievable! Minute 20 left! We have a series on our hands here, boys. Kickoff finally goes his way. And all of a sudden the tides have turned and we're back in an equal position here. But it's Aleshandro who's been making shots, who's been getting the good strikes, who's been forcing Infix on the back foot, goes for the air, it's 3-2, Aleshandro has the lead! What? This is a completely unexpected turn of events here.
Vlad, I think it's time to turn on your monitor.
1 minute left now, and just like that, Aleshandro finds himself with the lead. Vlad talked about his early game mistakes, and he looks to be punishing him by completely predicting his movement here during the kickoff. Vlad finds himself on the back foot for the first time in any of his matches, as once again he is forced to defend against an Aleshandro attack. He misses, but so does Alex, who gets the follow-up. Can he save it? Can he save it? He's in the air.
No,
He
I'm so
misses.
shit.
He
I'm
misses.
so
It's
shit.
4-2
I'm
Aleshandro.
so shit.
Let's go.
We're shaking here. 35 seconds on the line here left in the game 1 of this epic series between these two players. Aleshandro just needs to hold on. Gets possession of the ball here. He knows he needs to not exaggerate. Well, Vlad needs to go all out attack here. Defending does not matter anymore. 15 seconds. 15 seconds. As we have our final countdown here for game 1. And the ball is in the wrong court for Vlad. He gets the aerial, he gets the dribble. Aleshandro gets the follow. 5 seconds left. The ball just needs to stay on the ground. 0 boost, 0-10. He gets the boost. He gets the boost, but no! Aleshandro makes the ball touch, and it's 1-0 in game 1 here of this grand final series. 4-3 here. Now we're gonna be going here for a 1 minute break because my vocal cords are just fucked. Exclusive interview here, another exclusive interview here. We have exclusive interview from Carlos, our semi-finalist here. Now Carlos, did you believe that Aleshandro would win a game in this series?
I mean, Vlad's not doing bad with his monitor off.
No, I mean, this is just crazy.
Okay. Okay, Carlos.
Carlos just died.
Now that was certainly a thrilling game that was much closer than anyone could have predicted. We now move on to game 2 of the series where Vlad is in a must-win situation. He needs to win this game in order to force game 3 and have a chance at defending his title. Back to you, casters.
I don't know.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we're here back for our best of 3 grand final championship Cyprus final. And Vlad finds himself for the first time in his life on the back foot. He needs to win this game if he wants a chance at defending his title, if he wants to remain the Cyprus World Championship. Meanwhile, Aleshandro is 1 point away here from securing the title for himself. Let's see how close the second game was. The first game came down to the wire with both players making play after play. Let's see who'll get the momentum here in the second game. Vlad really needs this goal to get his mental back up, to get hopes back up, and he wins the 50-50. And then just like the previous match, the first 30 seconds, Vlad is flawless.
I need to stop taking 50-50s.
He gets the goal, he gets the lead, and that's the confidence he needs if he wants to claw his way back into this match.
Yes, nice game. Nice game.
And wow, that is a quick 2-0 lead for Vlad. Now, I will remind everyone who's been paying attention, last game was also a Vlad 2-0 lead. And we all know how that turned out in the end.
You really have to say that.
So let's see if he can repeat his successes here. But more importantly, Vlad can hold on to his lead this time. Aleshandro, I think the nerves are getting to him slightly, conceding 2 goals back-to-back, 48 seconds now. This is the home field for Infix. This is his map. This is Neo Old Tokyo. And Aleshandro has a cushion of 1 match here to get back into the game. Let's see if for the first time in the Cyprus World Championship we get a game 3 here, or better yet, if we get overtime in game 3. As Aleshandro will just miss another 50-50. Infix there, not there to punish it this time. 4 minutes. We've seen 3 goals be scored in a matter of 30 seconds here. 4 minutes is plenty of time for something to go wrong, and we can see both players changing their playstyle accordingly. Vlad playing a lot more passive as he should. The clock is on his side now, with Aleshandro making a lot riskier moves, and Infix can't get back. It's 2-1 Aleshandro, and we're witnessing a mirror of last match here. 1 goal is what separates the 2 contestants right here in this game 2 series. Again, Infix is 1 off of elimination here. We'll see if he can hold on to his lead and perhaps even extend it with the remaining 3 minutes 40 seconds here, as Aleshandro is still at a goal deficit. But 1 goal deficit is non-goal deficits when the skill between these 2 players is so close. Infix is well known for his signature aerials. Let's see if he can score some right here when it matters most in the grand finals here of the Cyprus tournament. But let me just tell you something. Both of these players are queuing ranked after.
Oh!
Aleshandro, in a stroke of misfortune, will barely miss a shot there. Hits the crossbar. Could have been another beautiful half-pitch goal that he's very well known for us. He sets up another! But Vlad is in the goal. Just playing perfect defense here, parking the bus. We're witnessing a Chelsea match here. Aleshandro to be mounting an attack here. Infix just playing super solidly, super defensively. Nothing is going through when this man's defending. Aleshandro is very much sticking to his aggressive playstyle.
How does he get there first?
But the ball is in the air. Can he get it? Oh, the
How does he? Wait, how
oh,
do you get there first? Wait, I'm really
and
lost.
that's a 2-2.
Oh, what? Wait.
Carlos, he does it again and again and again. He can't keep getting away with this. This is unbelievable.
Good.
Items are making me shake.
2-2, we're in a tied match. But tied is not good enough for Vlad. It's not. He's at point deficit here. 2 quick goals turned into a tie. Aleshandro, is he there in time to defend? Yes, he is. What a save. Ball back again in Aleshandro's possession. He's going to be matching a quick attack, trying to get the lead for the first time in this match. Aleshandro Vlad blunders, and that's another goal.
I have no fucking boost, man. This is frustrating.
We're witnessing a complete mirror of last match here unfold before our eyes. You know what they say about 2-0 leads, and Vlad is truly making proverbs come to life. Magic turn into reality here, as Vlad is at a goal deficit in his elimination game with 2 minutes left, and Aleshandro can get another one. It's a disaster. Now if we're following the script, last game was also 4-2. And Infix made it 4-3. He clawed back in, but it was too little too late with 30 seconds. This time he's got 2 minutes to come back. He'll finally start playing more aggressively. He's forced to, he has no choice. And we'll see if that change of play
Wait,
style
I just looked away. How
can
did
change
Alex
the
score
match.
another 2 goals?
Infix looking to mount an attack. Aleshandro blunders and he bumps him away. He bumps him, just leave it.
Man.
And it's 4-3. We're actually witnessing a mirror matchup here. Again, it's 1 goal deficit. Again, the player who's behind makes it close. And again, it's Infix who's 4-3. But the difference is, this time he's got 2 minutes. 1 more goal will put this into drawn territory and will force us into overtime in game 2. Now again, a reminder, if Aleshandro wins this series, he wins the whole tournament. So let's see if he can close it right here, right now, as Infix goes for the 3.
Why did the car stop, man? Fuck!
We're all tied up.
Such an easy
Now they're actually shaking.
Wow, I mean, this is just crazy. Like I commented, we're witnessing a mirror of last match, but the issue for Infix is he made it 4-3, he made it close, but he just had no time. No time, he was limited in it. He had 30 seconds. This time with 2 minutes, that's all he needs. That's 20 more minutes than he needs. That's, sorry, excuse me.
I don't
That's
have boost.
100 more seconds
Don't
than he needs
have
as he
move.
scores one
Man.
after another, and he takes the lead here in his elimination game. This is a back and forth and back and forth and back and forth again. We're witnessing a tug of war match here, not Rocket League. 4-5 here. Kick up series so far. But Infix once again going to be going for a signature trick shot here that Aleshandro has been struggling to parry here. And Aleshandro once again finds himself in a must-attack situation, goes for the 50-50, loses it. Infix gets the center boosts, he's praised so much. Will go for the shot, just a tad bit over. A tad bit over. But he misses. Oh no, again it's above. Again it's above. And again it's Aleshandro. He has the boost.
My,
Does he have the boost?
my.
Does he have it? No!
Oh my, the pain! The
1
pain!
minute left. 1 minute left. You could not script a better match. WWE.
I think it's just like screaming right now.
I think both players are just completely shaking at this point, and understandably so. There's so much on the line. The whole world is watching. The whole world is in complete awe from these outplays here. The greatest match in the history of Rocket League. Infix! Infix! Infix!
No!
That's a stunning triple! 5-6, 40 seconds. Aleshandro needs to tie if he wants to have a shot at closing this game. We're witnessing a match between the greatest player in the history of Rocket League versus the greatest player South Africa has ever produced. Vlad will go for another quick aerial, and Alex can't do anything. He can't do anything. A 4-2-goal advantage for Aleshandro turns into a 2-goal deficit. And when we all thought this was over, when Aleshandro looked like he was running away with 2 minutes left, it is suddenly he who finds himself on the back foot in game 2. And another kickoff goes the way of Infix. He's just going to be looking to close it out, but any hope that he has in game 2 to rest here. And all things considered here, with 20 seconds, Alex finds himself very much in a position like Vlad in the first game, where there's just not enough time. He needs this goal, but he misses. He misses the critical shot, and now it's Vlad who'll score. Alex there in time, but nothing matters anymore. 3, 2, 1. For the first time in this championship, we're going to game 3. Run Utopia Coliseum, play the Silver Scrapes. We have game 3 on our hands. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to game 3 of the grand finals here. This is it. Everything on the line. Winner takes all. No more second chances, no more cushions. The last match, as tradition, will be played on Champions Field. But before that, we've got an interview with our quarterfinalists here, Pano, and even more coming after